what happened to these enemies from Hollow Knight. All of these enemies that you guys are seeing on screen right now were planned to be included in Hollow Knight, but if you know a lot about this game, you probably know that they weren't. In this video, I'll be looking through all of these cut enemies. I've scoured the internet, basically looked at the first 2 Google results, to find out as much as I can about these cut enemies. First of all, I'd like to clarify that NPCs, also known as non-player characters, do not count as enemies. Enemies are only like these ones, the ones that attack the knight. But with that out of the way, let's get into the video. Number 1. Ants. These tiny little critters were planned to be put in the Forest of Bones, an area that was cut from the final game. I actually have a full video on the Forest of Bones right over here. But anyway, the ants were cut out with the area. That's actually all the information we have on the ants. But fortunately for all you ant lovers in the audience, and I know you're in there, the ants will return in Hollow Knight Silksong. These photos of the ants are from the Silksong trailer. Number 2. Blundering Obelisk. This creature honestly is one of the best names I've ever heard. Other than that though, all the information we have on it is from this one sentence on Hollow Knight's Kickstarter. This placid herbivore doesn't seem to wish any harm on any of the creatures it shares a habitat with. However, its careless nature and bulky weight sometimes leads to messy accidents. If you don't exactly understand the statement, allow me to explain. Basically, it was just a really fat, clumsy, herbivorous enemy. Number 3. Giant Spider. This is honestly one of the dopest, best looking enemies from the Weird and Wonderful World trailer, and if it had been included in the final game, it would have definitely been one of my favorite characters. Very little to no information about this enemy is available anywhere, and all we have of it is this one picture. It is unknown whether this insanely scary creature is a boss or an NPC. Number 4. Spider Mage. Team Cherry first mentioned this enemy on Twitter along with this GIF. I think that maybe this enemy was an early version of the Weavers or something. The Hollow Knight wiki says that this enemy was replaced by the uninfected Weavers in the Weaver's Den. The Hunter's Journal image of this enemy is also still found in the game's files. Number 5. Abyss Boss. This boss was supposed to be included in the Abyss expansion, which was a funding goal from the Kickstarter that was never met. The video on that is here, by the way. This boss was supposed to be unlocked after lighting the lighthouse in the Abyss. This picture was uploaded by Team Cherry on Twitter. Number 6. Drya. Drya was one of the 5 Great Knights, and she was supposed to be a boss that the knight faced in an area called the Queen's Glade. Drya's body can still be found outside the place where the White Lady is hiding. Okay guys, that's gonna be it for this video, and if you're still watching, please do subscribe, it would really mean a ton. Also, thanks a lot for the support you guys have been giving me recently. My other cut content videos have been doing really well, and the engagement on them is really good. Thanks again and bye!